Hi, welcome back, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing very well. Thank you so much for being with me today. Another week and just about over that hump. So, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And I have a couple of things to talk about today. I'm going to introduce you to a new palette. I've had it for about a month now, but I wanted to use it today. I also wanted to talk to you and give you some information on some creams and some masks that I've been doing, and also some information on Revlon Shadow. Yes, I purchased a Revlon. I believe it's a four palette. Okay, it's a four palette. Beautiful colors, as you can see, they're beautiful, and they are frost. However, I have some bad news on the $12 and some change shadow. And also, I wanted to talk about the cold. Yes, it is very windy here in Connecticut. We're under a severe wind. Yes, under a severe wind. And I'm very fortunate that my lights are still on. Usually, when the winds are higher than 55, there is a lot of possibility. And yes, there has been a lot of families that at this moment do not have any light. So that's not a good thing when that happens, because unfortunately, what happens is that they have to wait until the light the light, excuse me, until the wind kind of calms itself down in order for them to go out there and work on whatever it is they need to work on. So besides that, I'm very happy that I do. I'm very grateful that I do have light. Yes. So let's get started. I've been doing good. It seems like I haven't spoken to you guys for such a long time. I don't know. I feel like that. You know, when you feel kind of like I haven't seen you for a very long time. Well, that's how I feel right now. But instead of seeing you, it's more like talking to you. So today I wanted to let you know we're going to go into the Frost palette by Carity. It's a beautiful palette, okay? And I'll show it to you. But before we start with the shadow, I want to give you some information and chat with you a bit. This is the palette. Beautiful colors, very nice colors, very combinable, and you can really mix them with either among these colors or among any other palette that you have. But before we get started with that, there's a couple of things that I want to speak about with you. I did speak about the masks last video, so if you haven't seen that video, go right ahead and see that video. That was my last video. I spoke about using masks. So I gave information on the Neutrogena mask. It's beautiful. I did the mask and it's phenomenal. It's really good. I do it once a week, and I did give the name of another mask that I tried. I will never, I want to let my audience know, I will never ever give you recommendation on something that I myself and not using or wearing. If it's something simple that probably I should have been trying, but I haven't, I can't give it the recommendation. But I do give the recommendation on my masks. Like this mask, I spoke about it last video. This is Botanics. I said botanical last video, so you'll have to excuse me. Botanics. And it's a phenomenal mask. Again, it's hydration, the importance of hydration, and that's what you'll always see from me, especially when it comes to the face. You always want your face to be fully hydrated, because your cosmetics will go on so much more nicely, and that's what you want. You want a beautiful, supple, nice looking, professional application when it comes to your cosmetic. So this I do once a week, and I'm sharing. Once again, I have to put it out there, my ladies that are suffering from any issues with your face, whether that be rosacea or any other, a lot of pimples or anything else that you feel discomfort, please don't use these items unless you consult with your doctor. And if he has you on a medication and you want to try these things, these masks, please let him know. It's so vital and so important. You wouldn't want to break out even more. So do consult your doctor, please. But for those ladies that have their skin is okay and you're able to try, and please always read the back and see if it's going to be something that you're going to benefit from, okay? Because sometimes I may benefit from it because it is hydrating. It hydrates your face. And if anyone have not seen any of my videos, my first video, I talk about hydration so much. I can't stress it that much. Like I've been stressing it lately. Hydration is the key to beautiful makeup. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to let you guys know and share. Also, I used one. This has collagen. This is not for the entire face. This is only for the under, okay, under your eye. You put this under your eye, starting from here to over here. And for my older ladies that would like something, right? This has collagen. And this is based in New York. I always check that out. I distribute, yes, Global Beauty Care, New York, New York. I won't give you made in PRC. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't use something that it's kind of on the other side of the world. Let me put it to you that way. I don't know what they would use. I really don't. That's who I am. But this is something that I tried, and it seems to be really nice, and it feels so good. These masks, whether it be for under your eye or for your entire face, they give you such a cool feeling, such a relaxing feeling. So when you do these little masks like this, get yourself a cup of coffee, or if not coffee, a nice iced tea or something, one of your favorite drinks, and do indulge in something like this. So I tried it. It was really, really good. Sharing is caring. So I wanted to share that with you. Also, I wanted to share with you, I heard about this on YouTube on another lady that I follow. And it's cocoa butter, 48 hours. It's by Nivea. They say that it's really good, and it is really good. If you suffer from very severe dry skin, a thick lotion, it's not thick enough that it will bother you, but it's a little, for the winter, we should be using a little thicker than the summer. The summer, we want to use something a little bit more sheer when it comes to our cream. But for the winter, because dry skin is so intense, we always want to use something a little thicker, just a little bit. It's not going to bother you, believe me, because I don't like anything too thick. This is really good. It's by Nivea, cocoa butter. It's really nice. I tried it. Wonderful. I tried it all over my body because I do suffer from dry skin all over my body. Wonderful cream. Sharing is caring. So I figured I will let you know on that. Now, I got some bad news. I didn't think that this particular line of shadow was going to do this. This shadow, this line, this brand has been out there, I would say, for many, many years. And I was very disappointed because there are much more cheaper, least expensive, I don't want to say cheaper, least expensive makeup that they carry a better line. And what I mean by that is that if it's a shadow, the pigmentations are not really that bad. But I was very surprised with this line. This line has been out there for the longest. Now, this is my view. Probably many of you guys are using this particular brand and everything is okay with you guys with it. But you know what? When I see something that I find to be a little bit more expensive than the other less brand than the other cheaper brand. I shouldn't be using. I hate using cheaper, but I'll use it for now. Cheaper brand. I'll take for instance Elf. Yeah, let's see. Elf. I'll take for instance Elf. Elf for this complete compact. It's $14. Okay, complete compact, $14. Now, when I apply, colors look beautiful. Colors are to die for. They're beautiful and they are long lasting. And believe me when I say long lasting, long lasting. My makeup goes on from the morning all the way up until 10 o'clock at night. Okay, and I don't even have to do any type of touch up except for the lipstick. That's it. Now, the colors are beautiful, but I was very disappointed with what I had experienced. This is by Revlon. For those of you that know that, this is Revlon. Revlon has been around for quite some time. I mean, I would say several years. Beautiful colors, aren't they? Beautiful colors. So I said to myself when I saw them, and this little palette, call it a little palette because it's more than one, it goes for $12, 12 and some change. Now, that's a lot of money for four. Okay, it's only what, 12, 13, 14, it's only $2 away from my Elf. Okay, $2 away from Elf. So I figured, okay, so you know, it's okay, it's $14, you know, I gotta take off my socks. It's $14. So I said to myself, okay, let me try it out. You know, maybe it's Revlon, it's been around for quite some time. No, it's not. I don't recommend it. I'm sorry, I really don't recommend them. Once I applied the colors. I started, I think it was only 2 or 3 hours into the makeup, shadow makeup. Like I told you, we have natural oils, and if the shadow is not such a good shadow, it's going to start seeping into your eyelids. Well, guess what? It started seeping into my eyelids. I believe it was only about maybe 2 or 3 hours. I didn't like that at all because not even with my Elf that was happening. And my Elf is only $2 more than a 4 palette. I can actually see my eyelids. I had the color there, but I was seeing my eyelids, and a good shadow will not allow that. So, sorry ladies, if you are using it, thumbs down. Beautiful colors, I have to say. The pigmentations are not there. Going into your makeup 2 or 3 hours, you will then start seeing your actual eyelid. Okay, you'll have the color there, but it's not going to be intense. It's not going to be intense at all. So I will not purchase Revlon again. I'm sorry, I look at it this way. If you can go and place 4 shadows together, you know, and that's the formula that these 4 shadows have. What is to say that the rest of the other shadows don't have the same formula? I'm sure they're not going to go and change that formula and give that other shadow a different formula. I would not waste my money on their shadows at all. I don't know their liquid makeup. I don't know their mascara. I don't know any of that. But like I said, I will not recommend something that I myself have not used. I did not like. I find that $12 was a waste of my money. Okay, $12 was a waste of my money. So I am warning you. So sharing is caring. And I said, I gotta let my ladies know about this. This is not fair. $12 is $12. You know, if I would have known that, I would have spent $2 extra and probably purchased another elf palette, right? Or even less, something smaller. So I needed to share that with you. I do respect my ladies that have been with Revlon. If it's working for you, go for it. But I have to be honest with their shadows. If I see that their shadows are not I don't see the pigmentation throughout the day, I can't recommend that. You know, I have to see the pigmentation, and I want to save you guys $12, okay? So with that being said, let's get started with our shadows for today. So we're gonna go into the Carroty Frost, okay? Beautiful palette once again. Matter of fact, I think this was about $25 or $29. I'm not even sure. Beautiful pigmentations, beautiful. Thumbs up with Carroty. All right, so we're going to start with Eiffel, and I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes the color Eiffel. This is the color right here, okay? Get a tissue that I can clean. Always make sure that after every application you clean your brushes. It works so much better when you do that. Okay. And once again, as you know, I always use my mirror, okay? So I'm going to be using my mirror every now and then. Today we're going to make it a little glittery. I figure that, spice it up a bit, you know? Let's spice it up. And for my ladies that are just joining me today, hello, how are you? And welcome to my channel. This channel is no trend. So that means that you may see some things here and you may not. So I'm just letting you know, okay? But that doesn't mean that we can't learn, right? We can learn from every channel. So I'm putting this over this way, all the way on top. Okay. I'm not getting technical, ladies. I will get a little technical as to where I want the shadow. Okay. It is very, very cold today. As you can see, I'm wearing one of my thicker shirts, even in the house. Not that the house is cold. It's just that, I don't know, when it's like this cold, I always like to have something a little warmer. Ladies, always have a brush that you don't use for your applications. Just keep a brush, excuse me, keep a brush nice and clean. So like that, you can use it for any shadow, any cleanup that you need to do, okay? All right, so now we're going to put this one away. This is the larger, as you can see, look at the brush. It's the larger brush, shadow all over. We're gonna go into our Precision Shadow Brush. I'll show you the difference on the brush itself. Okay, a little smaller, okay, to give you that precise application. Okay, the next color we're going to look at is, I call it Carbon Black. All right. And we're going to take this color and we're placing it in our crease, okay? Just watch. Lifting it up a bit so it can go on the brow bone. Okay, let me look at myself. Excellent. Yeah. These colors have a frost look. Okay. I don't like touching my face once my makeup is on. I hate it. I don't like it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing to this side of our eyelid. Let me take a look at myself in this mirror. Excellent. Yep. Yes, these colors are frosty colors. I'm just giving you the heads up because some ladies like frosty colors and some don't. I don't mind it. I like it. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now we're going to go into the color Boo. They call it Boo. Am I going to use the same one? Yes, I am. I'm going to use the same brush, okay? Precision Shadow Brush. And we're going to go into the color Boo. I'm looking for it so like that I can show it to you before I start. Okay, here we go. It's a deeper gray. Always dap it so you won't get too much on your eyelid. Okay. That's good. Yeah. We don't want too much. We just want to make sure that, you know, that's good. We don't need a lot. And I'm going to change my brush. There we go. And this brush is more of a square rectangle. See that? It's not round. And the next color we're going to do is Trouble. Okay? And let me show you where Trouble is. That's Trouble, the blue. We now are using 4 shadows. So I'm not going to spread this one. I'm just going to make, see my lower lids? They're not colored. I'm just going to make a line from this end, from this beginning to this end, okay? And we're going to clean it as well. Okay, I'm going to use my mirror, okay? Watch me. See how I have a blue down there on my lower lids? We're going to do the same thing on the next one. It's very difficult, and it's very difficult to do it. Let me just try here. I can do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very difficult. It's not as easy as it looks. Okay. Let me look at myself in my other mirror. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep it up a little bit. Okay. Now I do want to also apply my lighter. We're finished with our frost carroty. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to use two colors from the frost carroty for our eyeliner. And that's another story that I need to tell you about Revlon. Revlon, unfortunately, I tried doing that. I'm trying to do my eyeliners. You cannot use the eyeliner for nothing. You cannot use it as an eyeliner at all. You can't. I tried and it was very difficult to use an eyeliner. Matter of fact, it didn't even stay on at all. I was very, very not pleased. We're going to also take Tempera from Modern Renaissance palette, which I have. Okay, and this is Tempera right here. It's a lighter color. I want to lighten it up on the top a bit. I know that I did put some of the other on there, but I did that for a purpose. I just want to light it up and give it that last great look. Okay. And that will be that with that. We're going to apply our eyeliner now. Beautiful color, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to apply the eyeliner. For that, I use a smudger, ladies, okay? Any brand will do. Make sure that your brush is very firm, okay? This is by Trish McAvoy, okay? And we're going to use, I usually like to use what I start with, but today I'm not. Once again, I am going to use, let's use black and Trouble. Two I'm using as an eyeliner. So we're going into the black. We will clean up at the end. Okay, that's black. We're going to clean it up and we're going to use now blue, which is Trouble in this palette called Trouble. And we're going to tap it, okay? Let's not forget that. Okay. We're going to clean up. But we're going to clean up after our mascara, okay? We always want to make sure that our sides around it is anything, okay? Do have a brush that you do not use as an applicator. You just have it for cleanup. That's it. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to put on our mascara. I don't know what's going on with me with my, now we can, with my itchy. Okay, so we're done with our frost. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And I am going to use, guess what? I'm not using the burgundy. I use voluminous mascara from L'Oreal. You want your lashes? This is excellent for your lashes. That's what I use and that's what I recommend if you are looking for something out there, okay? So once again, my ladies, up, 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 okay? Then you do your down and then we're gonna clean up. If you do get mascara on your shadow, please don't worry about it. I have been emphasizing for the longest on cosmetic Q-tips. They are the best, okay? They really, really are the best. They make your life easier when it comes to cleanup. I don't recommend you guys to use your fingers, but if it's something that you're used to doing, then go ahead and do it. Like I said, this is a no trend channel. Okay. This is an over-the-counter mascara, and it is phenomenal. I recommend it. I recommend it highly. We're going to do some cleanup. There's a lot of cleanup that needs to get done. So don't worry about it. Okay. That's good. Tighten it up as tight as you can, because once you tighten it, it stays nice and fresh. If you leave it halfway, it's going to dry up on you. Now we're going to clean up. This is the best thing you guys can use. These are cosmetic Q-tips. They come especially for cleanup for your cosmetic. Okay, so I'm going to clean up. And you can take as many as you want. I have a little trash can. I had to, because I was getting my table here full of Q-tips after every cleanup. So I needed a little garbage can. All right, I think this is good. Okay. And if you see anywhere else besides the bottom, go right ahead and do cleanup. This is the beauty of these Q-tips. You're not using your fingers. You don't want to use your fingers. I know my ladies are used to using their fingers. Don't do it. Use these Q-tips. They will help. Believe me, they will help you. I wouldn't be recommending them if I knew. See the cleanup, how well? I would not be recommending these type of Q-tips if they did not do the job. Now these little ones here, they come in a bunch. I think they're about $10. I'm not too sure. I purchased them about a year ago in not QVC. Oh my God, CVS. Now you see why I got both confused. And this is what I do. I divide, therefore dividing your lashes if need be, but they also are excellent for any fine hairs that you guys have in your eye. So I do recommend them. You don't want to use your fingers. I don't recommend it. Okay, so we're done with our eyes. Okay. All right, so now we're going to use a blush. And I think we're going to use a rosy blush. We want to keep it nice and toned. Remember, there is always a balance with the eye, okay, with the eye and your blush and your lipstick. We want the focal, when you're wearing shadow, the focal should always go to your eyes. Sensual, beautiful, nice. We want that to be a little stronger than our blush. We don't want strong, strong, strong. We want strong, settled blush and settled lipstick, okay? So we're going to go ahead and you know what? I'm going to use Flower. It's a nice kind of pinky color, okay? And we're going to go with that. And yes, do tap. We don't want excessive. We never want excessive. Okay. I think that's good. Excellent. Yeah. All right. Okay, what do you think, ladies? Nice, right? We're going to go now and use our loose powder. Mine is by Mented. There's a lot of different loose powders that you can purchase. Tap it on the top so like that you don't get a lot. See? That's not a lot. That's good. Loose powder seals everything and it gives you long-lasting makeup. So, we put that. Oh, mine. Once again, ladies, there you go. This will never go until summer gets here, I tells you. And for our lipstick, we're using Kylie again. I like the color. This is the color that you would normally get. Okay, I don't know off the back. I think it's Bye Bye. Bye Bye Velvet. Okay. Excellent. Beautiful color. Beautiful. What do you think, ladies, gentlemen? What do you think? Do you like it? I think they're beautiful. I think the colors are beautiful. Notice how I have my blush, I have my lipstick, but it's a settled color because the main focal here is my eyes. All right, that's what you want. Do keep your eyebrows nice and filled. Even for my younger girls that are starting to show gaps, do fill them up. Okay, clean it up. You always want your brows to be cleaned. You see where my brow bone is right there? You want that to be clear from any type of hair because that'll give you enough room to bring it up a bit. And that would be a good thing if you can do that. If you don't know how to take your brows, tweeze your brows, do go to a professional. It can probably cost you from $25 to $30 to $40, but it's very much worth it. And you'll get the results that you're looking for. So, I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I use this. This is optional. This is a brush not a brush, but this is a color. It's just white color. It's a white color. Laura Mercier. Okay, it's underneath the eye, and it gives you kind of a glow. I like it. I can still get away with it. I don't have much wrinkles. My ladies that do have their wrinkles underneath their eyes, please don't do this. We don't want your wrinkles to be the focal of attention. I can get away with it now. We need to learn how to change and adjust, which if you were to ask me, will you be using that going forward? No. Right now I can get away with it. Okay, and it's just a color, it's just a white color that adds a little of glow to the bottom of your eye. Okay. Use the proper brush. This is a fan, the best thing to use. Okay, that's by It. They sell it in Ulta as well. What do you think, you guys? Do you like it? I hope you love the colors. I hope you enjoy the colors. And I hope that you enjoy this session with me. I thank you so much for being with me and spending this time with me. I hope you like the colors, and I hope to see you next week. You take care. Thank you for being with me.